That was good sugar.
I'm going to mute a few people here. Are you missing anybody? Okay. You're on, Ash.
Okay, I was just wondering where I put my water bottle, but it's okay. Okay, so welcome everybody. We are super excited to help you guys kick off your fall selling season. Sorry, I was reading the comment. I should not multitask. Okay, so why is starting your fall season important? Does anybody know? Anybody comment? Why is it important to start strong in August to start thinking about the fall selling season? Other than we all want to make money every month.
You can type it in the chat box, guys.
There's a pretty good delay, I think.
Christmas.
Yes, but it takes 3 months to get your business really, really, really rolling. Did anyone watch Annette's video?
Christy did.
Yeah, Christy did. Anybody else? You have to work really hard for 2 weeks and kind of get the ball rolling and get the ball rolling. So if we start now getting the ball rolling, it's going to be, you're going to get some good stuff for August, but you're going to really rock September and you're going to really, really rock October because everything builds and builds and builds on itself. So that's why we want to jump on here right away and get things going early for you in August. So my name is Ashley Coleman, for those of you that don't know me, and I'm an executive director in Indiana. And Dana, most of you know Dana. Say hi, Dana.
Hi.
Is in Missouri, Kansas City. And Kristen's going to join us here in a little bit. She's not on yet, I don't think. She had to pick up her daughter. So once she is done with that and gets home, she's going to jump on. So I'm going to start us off. We're going to talk about 5 things to get your fall off to a super awesome start. Right, Dana?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yay. Okay, so I'm going to start the first one, and that is booking bonuses. So if you're staring at your calendar right now, similar to what Ashley Coleman is, and you have 1 home party and 1 book party, or you have nothing, the best way, in my opinion, is to get things rolling is to do some kind of booking bonus. And you can do things that are not going to cost you any money. We don't want you to spend extra money out of your pocket because I don't have it, you don't have it, probably nobody has it. But we do have product, and maybe you have some like cute door prizes or something like that. So I have lots. I wrote down 4 ideas that you can do for booking bonuses. And then if you guys have something that you like to do for a booking bonus, go ahead and put it in the chat box. And then that way it will show up and we won't have to like have the dead time like we did before. I'm trying to think ahead. Our calendar. Okay. So the first thing that I did, I don't know when I did it. I think I did it in the spring, is I did, and maybe Krista can help me remember what I called it, but it was like Seal the Deal auction, basically. So I went through all of my product and I was doing a Facebook auction, but I gave them the option that if they booked a home party for, we'll say August and September, they could steal that product for free. So I had people steal things that were like $35 and $40 is what they had been bid up to. But they only got it for free if they had whatever home party. I don't remember what, I think I did $400, but I would just do $600 because that's a nice number that goes off of the booking bonus now. So to get that product for free, they had to book a party. So I really wish that I could remember what I called it. But basically, you bid on things, you could steal one thing and book a party. So somebody sold a soft utility tote and a duffel bag. That thing, people pickpocket purse auction. See, Chris came through for me. Thanks. So they could pick the pocket of the person that was bidding on it. So it went really good. I think I booked 3 or 4 parties from that. So that's plus I made all the money off of the other product that people bought. So that was kind of a double dipper for me. I booked parties and got sales. Okay, and then the other thing is do some kind of like double bag bucks. So if you're at a party or you're doing a book party, you could offer $5 in bag bucks, so that they can, if they spend so much, then they get $5 in bag bucks, like $35. But make sure if you do bag bucks that you put a strict deadline on them and don't let it go too long. So like I would even do, if they shop with you from August 1st to the 15th, then they can get $5 in bag bucks to spend from the 15th to the 30th. I mean, that's how Kohl's does it, right? I mean, I don't shop at Kohl's, but my sister does, and I'm pretty sure they're like really close deadlines like that. So, sorry, I have a helper. So you could do double bag bucks. So if you spend $35 and book a party, you can get 10 bag bucks or whatever you want to do. So, and then how I maneuver all of those is that I try to move things to hostess credit. So a lot of you should be doing your own launch party like Annette talked about. So then you can enter some of those bag buck orders there and switch it over to hostess credit so it doesn't cost you anything out of pocket. Okay, the next thing that I did was a book a party, pick your bundle. So I know Melissa Feetsum talked about this like 18 months ago, probably or 2 years ago, I think, when she exploded her business. She just took products that she had in stock and she bundled them together like 2 and 3 things. She posted pictures on Facebook, book a party, pick which bundle you want. First come, first serve. And that gives them a sense of urgency. If they want that bundle, then they have to book quickly to get it. You could even just do one product too. Book a party, pick which product you want. But bundles are a little more enticing and they'll get people to come out of the woodwork quicker. And then the last thing was, I think this is what Julianne did. Julianne. I can't hear you, Dana. Oh, you're muted. She did free hostess bundle, right? So whatever the monthly hostess bundle was, if they had a $600 party, then she paid for it. So this month, I don't know how much it is, but is it 25? It's 25 next month, I think. Anyways, so that is going to cost you some money unless you find a way to move it over. It's 30. But it's really good because it's the deluxe tote and all that jazz. So, I really liked that one because it guarantees you only have to do it if they get to $600. So it's $30, but you're guaranteed you're going to make $125. So, and if you coach her to $1,200, then you're going to be golden. All right. Does anybody have any other ideas? Mindy likes, oh, thanks. Michaela told me that it was $30. Sorry. If I look over here and read, then you guys get to watch me go because I don't remember what I'm talking about. Okay. I've had a super busy day, so I am like running on empty and I'm extra crazy.
We like extra crazy.
Right. What did you say?
I said we like extra crazy.
I know. I've been embracing the curly hair for like 2 months now, so I think it's finally really getting to me. Okay. So the next thing I want to talk about, though, is how you're going to advertise this. So you're going to do these booking bonuses, but I'm
waving at Kristen. She's on.
Oh, that's good. Sarah shared an idea that she did some jewel items as giveaways for bookings, but they had to hit $600 to get it. That's good. When you add in, like, your party has to be this much or you don't get it, then you're automatically coaching them to that party. You're guaranteeing your commission, and you're guaranteeing that it's worth your time to go to their house. Okay, so how are you going to get this out to people? How are you going to advertise it? What ideas do you guys have for that? Oh, Sarah's got 3 bookings from that. You guys should steal that idea.
Sarah could unmute herself and tell us.
Yeah, Sarah, how did you advertise it? Because you've gotten 3 bookings.
Hold on, let me unmute her. I got to figure out. I'm unmuting you, Sarah.
Go, Sarah.
Go, Sarah. You're unmuted.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go to the other room. Okay, so my bookings, I really wanted September and August bookings, so I just took, I did my retirement sale, and then I pulled out all of my, well, not all, but I had 4 jewel items that were retiring, and so I reached out to people that I'd been trying to get a date set on, and I told them, I said, I have 4 items. They range between $58 and $88, and they will be yours free if you book with me. It has to be August or September, and your party has to hit 600. And that was it. So I've gotten 3. I'm still waiting on one more lady to confirm, but I've gotten 3.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Awesome, Sarah. Thanks
And I
for
went back and looked, and I think I might be out like $25 with all 4 items. So.
Oh, you looked back to see how much they cost you?
Yeah, I kind of keep track of that, so I was able to figure out what I'm really out.
But if you're doing 3 or 4 $600 parties, you're not out really much of anything because you're making 20.
Well, no.
There you go.
That's why I set it at 600.
There you go. Awesome. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry, this gets me every time. It like moves all my stuff, and then I get all finagled because my pictures are in other places and stuff. Not working. Okay, anyways, not important, I guess, right? Okay, so ways that you can reach people is text people. That's what I do. That is my number one way when I have something super exciting going on that I get a hold. I have a list in my phone. If you have a Samsung phone, you can schedule your text messages if you didn't know that. You can schedule them at night to go out the next morning or whatever. That's been a huge, awesome tool for me. This is really bothering me. You can, people are saying stuff, so make sure you're reading all the awesome ideas in the chat. Make sure if you're doing it on your Facebook group, go live and show them what you're sharing. Learn that from Dana. She's our Go Live girl. Or you can do a video and post it. If you're doing Facebook parties, you could do the video and you could be sharing it on every single thing. The best way to get people on Facebook is make sure that you're doing videos and make sure that, and then you can have like a graphic picture that's cute, but do the videos a lot. Okay.
They're asking about you scheduling text messages. Now you can explain it.
Click on, okay, here, I'll just do it. How's that sound? You guys want to watch me do it on my phone? I'll turn it around, I promise. I'm just unlocking it right now. Okay, so like, who do we want to text? We'll text my husband because, see, he just sent me a picture. It was the last thing he sent me. Okay, can you see? Oh, okay, so if you go up here, man, it's hard to read because my technology's so old. Okay, well, up here in the corner, it should say more. So I can type like, hey, crazy, because that's something I would say to him. And then you can click up here more. You can't see it, but if you guys have a Samsung, it should be there. And then one of your options is schedule message. And then it comes up to this screen. Does it get any better if I get closer? Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, so then you just pick the date, set the time, and then click done. So we can schedule a message to go to him in 1 minute. Done. Oh, it has to be at least 6 minutes. Just kidding. So there you go. And then it will come up and it will say, and I'll click send. And it will say, see the thing is gray. It's hard to tell, but it's gray and it tells me what time I clicked on something. It's gray and it tells me what time it's going to send it.
A perk of having a Samsung phone.
There you go. Right, Sarah. I think about everything at 11 p.m. when my kids are in bed and my brain is like, whoa, space. And then I'm like, oh man, I need to text this hostess. Like today, actually, I think at 4 o'clock this morning, I woke up and that's right, join the Samsung Mafia. And I did my red stamp for my party and I scheduled it to go to my hostess. Awesome. Okay. Anyways, we need to move on. Fundraisers. You try to schedule fundraisers. They don't have to be big fundraisers or they can be small fundraisers. I'm getting ready to do a fundraiser for a cute little middle school girl that's trying to raise money for the water project. If you guys have heard of that, this is the second person I've had contact me about the water project. Basically, they're raising money to build wells. So, I mean, just something that simple. Her mom's going to do a home party for her, and then she's going to try to sell to her friends. But then she could also, you know, if there's like a group of 5 kids, they could do raffle tickets on top of that. Like with Lily's Junior Rodeo team, I'll probably have the kids sell raffle tickets to get a duffel bag. Then I'll also add to it, and I'll take products there and set up and try to sell anything that I can, and then donate my 25%. My internet connection is unstable as usual again. Okay. So there's all different kinds of things that you can do with fundraisers. So don't think that it has to be like a big basketball team or a big baseball team. If you add in 2 small home party fundraisers, you just upped your PV by $1,200. So, and you don't have to give 25%. Us leaders give 20 to 25% because we give the bonus on top of that. Give them 15% or give them 20% and keep 5 to make up for your time. So, anyways, does anybody have any other ideas about fundraisers that they want to share? Dana or Kristen?
I think Kristen's muted. She muted. I don't know if she's unmuted. I'll unmute you. I unmuted you.
I'm looking for a way to do it. The only thing I was going to say is I was going to reiterate, I've never done a large major scale fundraiser, but I've been very successful with small fundraisers. There seems to be a niche for that in my area. The large organizations seem to have planned their years in advance. But I do really well with the small ones. And honestly, I like the small ones because I really get to know the why behind why the heart behind why they're doing their fundraiser. And yes, I do some small teams and clubs and things like that. But there's also some small organizations also have hostesses who, believe it or not, tell me, well, I don't need the hostess rewards. And then I always say, I bet you have someone that you'd like to donate that to. And they're like, eyes light up. They're like, oh, that's perfect. I know someone. I would love to do that. So don't think that it has to be large scale. So exactly what Ashley said.
Yeah, like somebody's adopting or somebody's trying to adopt, or I just had another one too. Somebody's sick and they're trying to raise money for them. Just reach out and say, hey, I would love to do a fundraiser for you. I will give you all of the, I will do all of the work. All you have to do is send the link out to people and fill in the information so that they know exactly what we're raising money for. So,
well, and the other thing I was going to say,
Go ahead, Dana.
I was going to say, the other thing that I was going to say about fundraisers is that, I've mailed out a lot of catalogs in the last week to people who typically don't want to do a party, but they will purchase from me. But this year, I'm kind of thinking in different ways because I know their kids have baseball teams, soccer teams, they're in the marching band, they're in this, they're in that. And even though they may have marked no as a charity, because I use the word charity on my survey, I'm still going to reach out to them and say, hey, if your kids are looking for extra money for their uniforms or something like that, and just kind of putting that teaser out there to them. Doesn't mean they're going to say yes, but I'm going to offer it to them. Because a lot of times we put it in a survey and they mark no, and then we're like, okay, they don't want to have a fundraiser. But the fact is they could, if you just say, hey, I'll do all the work, and kind of give them ideas, especially if you've done fundraisers before. So like I always do a class fundraiser, and they make well over $1,200 every single year. So just saying that, people are like, you can make money off a 31 fundraiser. So just a little tip.
Yeah, and even if it's a ball team, you can do just their team. So you don't have to do the whole organization. Like if your friend's son is on a team, and there's like 10 teams, well, you don't have to do the whole organization. You can just do their team. Right. And you can raise money for their team just to buy equipment, or, maybe they want an extra uniform shirt or something like that. So think outside the box. All right. That's all I had.
Good job. What's next? I don't have my schedule in front of me. Whoops. My phone went dead.
My next?
You're next. Go for it.
Okay. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit tonight about how you can take your business with you this fall and how to get it set up. I know it may seem like just common sense, but hopefully when you see it all put together, you can do it even tonight or get your supplies ordered so that by next week you have this in your van, in your car, in your SUV with you, whether you work at an outside job or you're working from home, or you are knee deep in diapers. No matter what it is, you're leaving the house at some point to go somewhere. So I wanted to show you what I do for a mobile office. So I switched this season, and I'm using the tall organizing tote. Sorry, I'm not at my desk because my house is full of kids right now, so I'm in my bedroom, so it's my computer's not exactly where it normally is. But these, have y'all seen these? So they're vertical file folders. They are on sale right now because of back to school, and they are awesome. And they fit inside the tall organizing tote perfectly, and you still have room to zip. Okay? So this is what I've done for me for this year, for this season, I should say. So you have everything that you need when you're out and about. Should you run into somebody, you've got it in your car. If you, what was the other thing I was going to say? I totally lost my train of thought. I'm sure you guys are surprised that at 8:24, I totally lost my train of thought. You've got your catalogs. You've got order forms. You have specials flyers, right? For this month and next month, whatever you have and you know about, put them in there. So I have both of those. And then I also have hostess flyers. I have recruiting flyers. I have the opportunity brochure. You don't need 10 of each thing. Keep it really lightweight so that you can stash it and then it doesn't take up a ton of space. You can still keep, this is what I keep at home for all of my business stuff. I still have all of that full, but this is just your little mobile on the go. In the outside pocket, I'm doing a really bad job of show and tell tonight. So right here, yes, this is the old mini because my new minis don't have their labels on them yet. So I have minis, and this is what I hand out if I'm in the store. So on my way into the store, I'm going to grab like 2 or 3 of these and stick it in my purse if I don't already have it. But this is what I will restock from throughout the day. Then I also just keep these because I am not the sticky note girl. I have tried the sticky notes. I have tried, jot your name down on a sticky note. So instead, I have just my drawing door prize slip. There we go. I have my door prize slips with me. And I'll just say really quick, if you would just jot your name down and your phone number, I would love to just text you real quick and give you my info. Or I'd love to have you join my VIP page or whatever it is. So I have that. And then, of course, I have my pens and all the stuff that you need. But I just wanted you to show you that in a real quick, simple format. And then I bet you can guess what else is in here. New products. So I try to keep 3 to 4. So this season, I'm keeping, this gorgeous Ruby Mini. I am keeping what is this called now? Keep it, Caddy?
No, that was the old one, right? All-in organizer.
There you go. Yep. I'm keeping that one in there.
It's the all-in tote now.
All-in tote. Oh, I don't know.
This super cute zipper pouch.
I'm not all-in organizer.
And then I'm keeping the new thermal. So all of that folds flat, super lightweight. It all goes in there. So then when I'm out and about, now that's in addition to what I already have, which is the other thing that I wanted to mention really quickly. I am not a fashion girl. My friends, Dana, Ashley, Annette, know that I am not the fashion girl. I wear black and navy blue and maybe an occasional something else thrown in there. Like, that's just me. So I have to, I order my bag at the beginning of the season, and I pretty much carry those the whole season. So I know what I like. I know what works for me. I will carry the special. If it's something like this month, I'm absolutely going to carry that Wander tote. I love that. But think about planning. I'm not saying plan your outfits and go buy new clothes, but I'm just saying think about how you can wear your products and make them look really good. I do not want to see any of our girls with a red ruby purse on a hot pink dress, okay? Right? We're not going to do that. So be intentional about picking something that really puts our products in a good light, because that helps you sell without saying a word. And I think that that's really important. And one of the best parts of our business is that we get that opportunity. You can put makeup on, but nobody knows that you're selling makeup, right? Same thing with our purses. If it's just like ho-hum, nobody's going to stop and compliment you on it. But if it looks good with your outfit, if it's serving a purpose in the store, they're absolutely going to want to know what it is. Okay? That's just my little tidbit for tonight.
I love it. Have you done the product tester groups?
Yes. Do you want me to go over that?
Yeah, if you want to go over that.
Yes.
Can I throw in something really quick about the door price slips?
Yes.
So some girls from my team, this will be a repeat for them, but my Mary Kay lady, does a digital business card. So she has her business card. You could just take a picture of your business card. She has that on her phone.
Yeah.
And so when she texts people, she texts them that. And then obviously her phone number comes up. But then they have all her info. Then I was going to go a step further and say, like, go in on your notes and add, like, you could make a shortened link to your Facebook group maybe, or just the regular one, and have that handy in your notes, and then copy and paste that. So send them like the digital business card, your phone number is going to naturally come up, and then say, join my shopping group, and have the link, and all they have to do, I mean, we all have smartphones, they just have to click it, boom, add me, and you have found them. So just an idea.
And on that same note, Ashley, I hope that you can see, this is what I do. So if I'm going to send somebody my contact, and I'm not the originator of this idea, other people have done it, but if you can see, call or text me, email me, shop here, has my kids, because that's usually how I'm making the acquaintance, right?
Gotcha.
What else do I have? Twitter.
So then you like send
Facebook.
yourself as a contact.
I do.
Yep.
Pinterest.
That's a good idea.
Tell you how to find me, and then at the bottom is the link to my VIP page.
Boom. That's way better than what I said.
No, it's
How come you
basically the
didn't
same
tell me
thing.
that?
It's basically the
I
same
thought we
thing.
were friends.
It's Cherie that shared it. It's one of the,
Okay.
it's Cherie, because she talked about it at conference last year, I think.
Okay.
Oh, well, I was there, but anyways.
Well, you need to pay attention.
I was at a different conference than you, actually. I was at the cooler one. Yes, Christy, you can do that on Samsung, yes. But you have to send it different. Like, it doesn't send it like an iPhone does, but it's the same concept. Like, you would just type in their number. Like, you would go to new message, type in their number, and then I forget how to do it on a Samsung. Hold on, let me try to send. Let me send Kristen somebody's number.
I'm ready.
If somebody like knows off the top, I'm like new to the Samsung world. I just sent you a smiley face. I totally know what I'm doing here. Okay. It got really hot in my house all of a sudden.
It's always hot when you're on camera.
I can't even find my contacts. Okay, there they are. So you just click, I have myself as a contact. And then you go to more and you click share contact. And then it gives you the option V-card or, seriously, my computer is so old. Just kidding. Click more, share contact. And you have to do V-card or text. So you want to do V-card because if they have an iPhone, it still goes through. And then you click message and type the person's number.
So Christy asked, can we edit the category? So like for me, I can on my iPhone.
Yes.
When I go to add a URL, so like my website or my Facebook group, it says homepage. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to see this, but let me do this. Maybe. Okay, so it says homepage, so I would just hit the little red button or click on the blue button where it says homepage, and I would type over it. So I could type shop now, join my team, join my VIP group. So you can change them that way.
I'm trying to see if there's a way. Well, we have web address as an option, email's an option, web address is an option, Facebook group. It has IM account. Oh. If you go to IM account and then it's something Facebook. So that would work probably.
Okay.
On a Samsung.
On a Samsung.
Yeah. Add all that information. Good questions, you guys. We're learning too. At least I am.
Okay, tell us about your product test, Kristen.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is something that I am really excited about, and I have had good success with it in the past. Again, not my idea. Thank God we have such awesome 31 sisters who share with us and share things that work for them. And you can do the full-blown version of this. You can also do an abbreviated version. But here's the basics. you send out a text or post in your VIP page or PM your VIPs and say, I need some help. I need help with feedback on the new fall products that I have. If you do not have them yet, then you will in a few weeks, or feel free to use things that you already have that are carrying over. So just because it's not new, it probably is new to them or new to someone in the group. So you can make a list. I want 5 people for just for you. I want 5 people for your home, and I want 5 people for your family, right? So you can choose 5 different items out of that, or you can do 5 different solution sets. So for your home, you might be giving them a Your Way cube, an O-Snap bin, and a pocket. So you're going to put those things together, either individual items or bundles, and then you're going to say, I need some help with some feedback. There is absolutely no obligation, but all I'm asking you to do is take this with you for a week and carry it with you if it's a purse or a tote or an accessory, or if it's for your home. I ask that you use it in your home in any room that you need help with for 7 days. They'll meet you. Well, this is up to you. For me, it's easy for them to meet me at Starbucks. So I buy them coffee at Starbucks when they pick it up, and then I buy them coffee at Starbucks when they come to bring it back to me at the end of the week. Their only obligation is that they have to fill out a survey at the end of that, and I'm asking them things like, would you pay this price for this product? What would entice you to buy this? Would you be willing to book a party to get this for free or half price? So in other words, it's helping me know what my customer base is willing to buy or wanting to buy, and where their sweet spot is. Because I have a lot of people that don't have any problem paying $150 for the Diamond District, but there are a lot of people that I have had that booked specifically for that to get that for free or half price. Well, if I didn't ask them about that, if they didn't take it with them and wear it, they wouldn't have known, and I wouldn't have known that a party was worth it to them. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So I can share all of that so that you'll have the verbiage, and I'll share my forms as well that I used. But I do go into detail on the survey because I want to know what keeps them from booking a party, what keeps them from booking a home party. Have they ever considered a Facebook party? Where do they work? Would they be interested in an office ambush? All things like that may be in my normal catalog request form. I'm not going to take the time to make somebody fill that out, but this is kind of like it's a win-win. It's a win for me because I'm getting to know my customers and our products better. And I figure if I don't have, this is the reason I started it a year and a half ago. If I don't have a party booked and my products are sitting in my office, they're not doing anything for me. So why not have them send out for a week, and at least they're getting worn, they're getting tested, they're getting used, and I'm getting some kind of a feedback. Now at the end, after they fill out their survey, I give them a $10 off coupon for if they would like to purchase that item or the bundle, whatever it is, a $10 off coupon that they can use for purchasing by the end of August. So the whole idea is to help yourself. Again, like Annette was saying in the video today, you want to front load yourself. So if I don't have any parties this week and next week, then that's when I'm going to be doing my product testers, having that. And most of the time, by the end of that trial period, I have got 5 to 10 customers purchasing at least one of the items that they wear tested or tested in their home. Any questions?
I love that. That's something I haven't tried, but I do love the idea, and I know it's worked really well for you.
Yep.
And you're right. Like, how many products do we have sitting here that they're not making any money for us sitting here looking pretty? So Christy asked, do you do just that on face, that it will not be destroyed?
Yep. And I've never had a problem. Knock on wood. Or computers, whatever I'm knocking on.
Any other questions? Have you
If
done?
you're,
Oh, so go ahead.
I was just going to say, if you're worried about your product, you could, I mean, that's just in whatever they sign, that they're responsible for the product to be returned in the same condition it was given. And you could take pictures of them before you take them if you're really that concerned about it. I mean, there's ways you could handle that.
Yep.
The way that I look at it, Nordstrom's does not give you the option to go home and take your purse with you for a week and try it out, right? I do. I absolutely offer that. And I offer that throughout the season. So just because they miss it now doesn't mean anything. If they want to take it and try it for a week, I am more than happy to loan that product out, let them test it, see how they like it. Take the large utility tote to the ball field and see how you like our family fun thermal, right? I mean, give them the opportunity to get it in their hands, and then they're like, oh my gosh, what did I ever do before I had this?
Mm-hmm.
So how do you keep track of that if you let people borrow product? Because I would forget who has it, and then
I have a spreadsheet.
Okay.
Yeah, I just keep track of it that way.
That would be me. I'd forget. I'd be like,
I did just have
like 6 months ago, so and so borrowed it.
Exactly. I got in a rush I think it was in March, and I loaned 2 items to one of my Hostess of the Month Club girls, and I was looking for them because I thought, I know I have that sample. Where is it? I turned my house upside down, inside out. I had forgotten to write her name down. She brought it to my sample sale, and she's like, I didn't know if you wanted to sell this tonight because I know it's retiring, but I've had it since March. I said, yep, and I threw a price tag on there and put it on the table.
oh my gosh. That is too funny.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
Sure.
You guys think of other questions for Kristen, let us know. Okay, so we've shared some ideas. So we've shared, number 1, booking bonuses. Ashley talked about that. We shared fundraisers. That would be another option. So that would be number 2. We've talked about product testing groups would be number 3. Along with that could also be Hostess of the Month Club. I don't know if everybody's familiar with the Hostess of the Month Club or not. Does anybody how many of you currently do a Hostess of the Month Club? Maybe that's a better question. I know Kristen does. I do.
I do not.
Jamie just got her first one going. Sarah does one. Okay, so I'll just kind of go over it really quick. I'm doing my second set of Hostess of the Month clubs right now. There's good things about them, I feel, and then there's some hiccups, of course. So you've been trying but really haven't got the interest from your customers. Yeah, so if you've tried it once, maybe wait a few months, or maybe you tried it for like last catalog season. Now might be a great time just because it's more towards the holidays and people are going to be consistently trying to break up that amount that they're spending every month to buy those gifts before the holidays come. The first time I did I guess I've done both of them in the spring/summer. So the one I've currently got right now, I just kind of decided at the last minute in the end of March. So April, May, June, July. No, in April I decided. I was like, okay, I'm going to do a Hostess of the Month Club. I'm going to try it. I know Melissa Feetsum has put some stuff out there on the Big Pink Playground about it. Other directors did the same thing, and I just decided I'm going to try it and see. So I ended up filling 2 Hostess of the Month Club groups of 6. I only wanted to do it 6 months. I know some people tend to do it for 12.
No.
But 12 kind of stressed me out. So I thought, okay, 6 months is all I can do. So basically you ask people to commit to spend $35 for 6 months. So you're guaranteed a $200 party out of these 6 people. Typically, more than likely, the hostesses or the people that are participating are going to spend more than $35 because they're qualified for that special. So you have that extra little cushion. Now, the hiccups that you have in doing so, if you do happen to fill with a group of 6, and why I just like to keep it at 6, because it ends up being, a $200 party, maybe a little bit more. It just depends on each month. Sometimes it's been as high as $600. Some months it's as low as $150, and I've had to scramble to get something else because you have people who back out. Life happens, and that's totally fine. But you have to be able to be willing to go with that. So I do encourage my hostesses to get the 6 ladies to commit. They know for 6 months that they're going to spend $35. they know that every single month before everyone else, they're going to know the customer special. So for instance, my Hostess of the Month Club girls right now know September special already because I've told them August, they know September. So that's a perk that they get so they can be prepared on what they're spending the next few months. They get a small gift from me. It could be a nail file, something from the Dollar Tree, Michael's bin. Every single month I mail them some Happy Mail, so that's another perk. And then they were the first ones to get the new fall catalog. Mm-hmm. So basically, yes, I think Kristen's answering some of the questions. Thank you, Kristen. I do have non-local people to me. And so they just pay the $4, like she said, directly to ship their stuff to them. They get the extra Hostess exclusives that somebody doesn't redeem. They get the extra customer specials someone doesn't use. That is something I only offer my Hostess of the Month Club girls. They also get extra entries into any giveaways or anything I do on my customer group. So they get extra perks. So I try to build it up. Now, I'll say this. Mine's ending in September, and I have chosen not to continue it in October. I will wait again till next spring to do it again. Just because, for me, I really want to focus on more of the party aspect than trying to wait and scramble these orders around. Because I give them through the first club of 6 has to the 15th to submit their orders. The second club started mid-month, so we give them till the 29th. It's just something that I've chosen not to do this fall because I'm trying to be intentional with my business, and that's not something that I want to deal with. But it is a guaranteed $200 or $400, depending on how many clubs you decide to start. I create their own little Facebook group. That's where I share all the deals and info with them. And at the beginning of the month, so yesterday, I created their online shopping link. I post the customer special video. And then if I make any videos about products, I post them there, even though I'm posting them in my customer group too. So that's kind of the way that I've done it. The first time I did it, I did a group of 6 as well, but I only ended up with one group of 6. So the ladies love the extra perks, though. Unfortunately, I've not had a lot of people not take advantage of customer specials, so that's one thing they've not gotten that perk of this time. So, Kristen, did you have anything to add that you do?
I was just typing in both of my club's orders were due by the 10th of the month, so I always had 2 parties going on, and I had a little bit different, I don't want to say different success or different. It worked differently for me is what I was trying to say, because almost all of my hostesses, when it was their month to host, chose to also collect outside orders or host a Facebook party or host an in-home party. And so rarely did I close a Hostess of the Month Club party for less than $600. Now, that's not a guarantee, and I didn't know that. I don't know that going into my business, so the only thing I plan on is $200. Anything over that is great, but for me, it worked out really well that they wanted to host the month, and I think it kind of took some of the hesitation or the, I don't even know what the right word is.
Reservation.
Yes, reservation away, because they knew they didn't have to. They changed their mind, didn't feel like hosting that month. Great, they got the Hostess of the Month Club orders and they were on their way. But if they wanted to, then they had that opportunity to add, and they were starting their party with a guaranteed $200 in orders. So for me, it was really well, it went really well. I had out of the 11, so I was number 12 out of the 12 on purpose. I wanted to do that because I place my own order every month. And out of the 11 people, I had 6 return for this season, and 2 of those ladies have decided to share a spot. So that's something also that you can offer, because this is a mother and daughter-in-law combo. And so they got a lot of stuff this season. I also had another lady, the mother in that group, join both clubs. She knew she was going to be placing $70, so she did $35 on one club and $35 on another. But she was strategic because she knew she wanted to host twice, and she didn't want to be only getting that $200 once. So she did enough to do 2. So you can encourage ladies, if they want to share with a sister, or a best friend, they can share a spot and they can decide who gets the $35. I would caution you still in that, you have to have, if you're going to offer that way, still have one credit card that you keep on file in case they forget to order or in case they decide not to, because part of the contract is that if they do not have their order to me by 8 p.m. on the 10th of the month, I am authorized to charge their credit card and I will order them a black large utility tote. It's just standard.
Gotcha.
It's standard in my contract, so they know that ahead of time. So if you're going to share a spot, make sure that you have someone who agrees that their card is going to be the one on file. I keep all cards on file, and I have never had a problem with somebody not ordering. I had to remind one girl at like 8:01, and she said, "Oh, shoot, I'm so sorry." And she texted me her order right away, and it was no problem. Everybody else has been really good to get it to me right away.
Right. And I was going to say too, the one thing that I didn't do this time, I know Sarah asked, do you do a contract? So the first time I did do a contract and everybody was fine. They gave me their credit card number. I had no issues. Those ladies were committed the full 6 months and they were amazing. And 2 of them are repeats on one of my clubs now. So I still have their card information on file. They know, like, I'm pretty flexible because these are 2 of my best customers. So, Dana, did you order something from me? And I finagled the order and took one from the other Hostess of the Month Club and put it on so I could get that part submitted and said, no, just tell me what you want because I know they're purposeful in what they're ordering. Mm-hmm. So I'm their consultant. I made that decision. The problem I didn't do this time, Sarah, is I did not make a contract for these girls. I took them but with their word. And because of that, I've had 3 ladies just decide, I can't do it for 2 months. I can't afford it. And even though I've told them, but you can ask a friend to purchase with you. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, what has happened is they took their hostess rewards. They committed 1 month, took the hostess rewards the next month, and then they ran and they left these other women hanging. Thankfully, I get enough outside orders that I finagled it so it doesn't really hurt the other hostesses because it's not fair to the other hostesses who are spending $35 a month. So that's kind of something that I would probably do. I'll probably do again is a contract. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, Jamie, if you're just starting, I would probably come up, with the contract. I think I still have one of mine. I didn't give them specific that I'm going to order by 8 p.m., but by the end of the month, I would order something if they hadn't ordered with me, I think is what I said. But I love that Kristen gives them a certain time and everything. I
like that she says, I'm going to order this product.
Right.
So, it's not like, I'm just going to go shopping. I'm going to order you a black large utility tote. That was really good.
Because it's a commitment from all of them. And it's not fair to the rest of the ladies who are spending the $35 every single month.
I agree.
And then they get their, hostess rewards and then they're like, oh, I can't do this now. And I'm like, okay. So anyway. Okay, so that is Hostess of the Month Club. The other 2 things that are in our 5 ideas for fall. One is a business or an office party to go. Maybe this is something that you've done before. Maybe it isn't, and it's a new idea for you as well. When I worked in corporate America, this was something I loved to do because the place that I worked allowed me to reserve the conference room during lunch. I would bring in my products, even though I was working as a human resource specialist. But all the people in the 2 buildings I worked in, the ladies were always invited. I usually ordered pizza or I brought brownies, and they loved it. Sometimes other women were hostesses, so I didn't always have the rewards, but which is totally fine. But they got to see all the products, touch, and feel them. Now, some people's places of employment will not allow you to do that. So you do have to, they do have to check with the place that they work. One of my favorite places to do a party on the go is a teacher's lounge right after school, if the principal will allow you to do that. This is something where you kind of have to have those one-on-one conversations in the relationships that you're building with your customers, and they're hesitant about having a home party. Say, well, I know you're a teacher. Have you thought about doing something right after work? Because teachers are still usually around. Let's ask if I can set up in the principal's or the teacher's lounge or something. I've done that in 4 different schools, and it's worked really, really well. I've even gone as far as set it up, around a payday. So I set up that morning, leave my stuff in the lounge, leave catalogs and order forms with a sign saying, your 31 consultant will be back at 3:30 today to take your orders. And so they know to come back in at 3:30, and they know who's hosting the party. Because usually like Sherry or Shannon or whoever it was that was hosting put up signs all over the school area, so the teachers were aware of that. She even put invitations in the teachers' mailboxes. So that's another option. And then like even just doing the cupcakes, asking cupcakes or cookies and taking some catalogs in. And I've done that to a couple of different church daycares and things. And the ladies love it. And they know I'm going to show up at this time. And they've already got their catalogs. They've been looking at them all week because I took them a free thing of donuts. And at Friday, I'm there. So yeah, teachers' mailboxes is a great idea, right? Okay, so then the final thing, and I think this is really the number one thing, ladies, and that's kind of why I've saved it for last, is a fall launch party. If you've not scheduled, let me say this again, and for all those who watch this recording, if you have not scheduled your own fall launch party, that is the number one thing you should do for your business this fall. Now, you may say, well, no one's going to come. Trust me, I get that. No one has come to mind before, but it has worked for me when I've scheduled it at multiple times and multiple days. Mm-hmm. So don't just do a Tuesday night and then expect everybody to just drop everything and come running to your doorstep. Offer something maybe one weekend or weeknight, and then something else on a weekend, like during a morning or a lunch afternoon time. So for me, I will be honest, I'm trying to still figure out when mine are going to be, because I'm actually doing, believe it or not, 3 fall launch parties. I'm going to cover online because my customer group is going to have a fall launch party live, and I'm going to explain that here in just a minute. And then I'm also going to host a bingo event at my house, and then I'm going to also host just an open house probably over an afternoon. So an evening and an afternoon are what I'm going to do. I may only have 2 people come at each thing, but you know what? At least I'm getting out there and showcasing the products and trying. So many times people they want to see the new products, but they don't want to clean their house, or they don't want to make the food, or they feel like they have to do all these preparations to have a 31 party, when realistically, it's not difficult. And it's only August the 2nd now. I know I have been told already tonight by one amazing consultant that she's not having parties until September. What? Why are you not having a party in August? We have 3 amazing customer specials right now. Why do you think you have to wait till September? This is the perfect time to host because everyone's excited. Those new catalogs are fresh in people's hands, and they want to see and touch and feel the products. And if you don't have any new fall products yet, that's okay. You have a catalog or you have a brand new flyer, and you've got products in your hand even from this past spring or this past summer. So the thing I'm going to tease my customer group with first is Thursday night, I'm going to do a fall launch party live within my customer group. Now, if you're part of my Sparkling Stars team, I already shared this today, but I'm going to share it really quick, is one of SendShare's team members posted something about keeping out of Facebook jail and Facebook parties, and 3 tips today. And one of the 3 tips were, number 1, use an original Facebook party title or theme. So don't just call it Dana's 31 party. Come up with a theme. Do you want it to be a fall, get ready for fall theme, or an ice cream social where everybody's sitting at home eating their own ice cream while you show them the new fall products. Make it a fun theme for everybody. Number 2, use original graphics. That's why people are being thrown in Facebook jail, is because all of these graphics are being marked as spam. Think about it. This lady says, I've seen the same version of a roll call graphic and verbiage posted at 22 Facebook parties and counting. No wonder customers are tuning out and flagging Facebook. Because if they're invited to multiple parties, even multiple 31 parties, and they're seeing that roll call, or they're seeing this picture of a 31 graphic that everybody else is using, why would they not mark it as spam? Because it could be their 5th time they've been invited to a party or something. So instead of using the same photo every direct seller is posting or 31 consultant is posting, use a picture of you and your products, okay? Just like you do at a home party. And then number 3 was talking about Facebook Live. Y'all know I love my Facebook Live. Okay, so then I clicked on this little article. I'll have to share this article on our event page because it's really good. The next thing was 7 epic direct sales Facebook parties. 7 epic post ideas. Sorry, missed that part. Okay, so my live Facebook party on Thursday, this is kind of how it's going to roll. Number 1, I'm going to introduce myself, which they should all know me. They're part of my customer group, but I've had people add people that I don't know. And like I had a lady this week purchase one of my little bundle things that I did, and I don't know who she is, but somehow she got invited to my group. So I just want to introduce myself. Number 2, even though we can't physically pass around a catalog, one of the things that we can do is send them a catalog. So this kind of takes some strategic thinking. So I'm doing a party live on Thursday, so not necessarily can I mail them a catalog before Thursday, but I could ask for their phone number, and I could text them a link to a live link of the catalog, right? And they could look at the catalog as we're doing Genius. And then they have my phone number in their phone, right? And maybe you send them a quick $5 off coupon off a $35 purchase or something via a text. Say not only will you get a catalog, but you'll get something else included with it. So you want to get their phone numbers, send them a text, have them save your phone number, give them the link to the catalog, and they can look at it, right? Because we're passing out catalogs at home parties, so why would we not pass out a catalog in a live Facebook party? Okay, so then I'm going to do a roll call, okay? So I want them to tell me that they're there, maybe who invited them to my customer group or something like that. And then number 4 is share 5 product posts or videos focused on what I call a do this, get this offer. So for example, let's say, I got to read this here. So let's say we've got spend $35, get, where's it at? Spend $35, get a cinch sack for 10, right? So I would try to do some kind of combination showing them, get this for 10, right? And then the next one, get this for 24, and get this for 28. So you want to share the products and the videos. And it's not necessarily that you want to be live the entire time. These are maybe 5 videos, real quick, 2 minutes or less that you've made for that. So you don't have to be live the entire Facebook time, but going live, coming back, going live, coming back. People like that. Number 5, pick a date, pick a prize, okay? So you could be sharing this amazing special for hostesses. You could share the amazing special for September's hostesses, but give them a call to action. To book a party is key in getting multiple bookings at any party. So maybe it's not a Facebook party, maybe it's a catalog party, or maybe it's a home party. Of course, I'd love to have 1,000 home parties, or however many I've got, I can't even fit 1,000 on my calendar, but you get the idea. The more that you talk about hosting and the rewards of hosting, the more they're going to be enticed. You could also take a picture of 3 to 5 colored envelopes with your next available dates posted on them, and then post a fun prize offer with the envelope picture, sharing that when someone picks a date, you'll open it live and reveal a prize. Okay? So these are some ideas. The other question, number 6, was ask me a question. So that could be about asking you about your job. Girls, you can do that on Facebook Live right on your customer group. Ask me about my job. Ask me what I love about 31. Ask me about what's in the new kit. And everybody gets a ticket for every single thing. You take time off Facebook Live, shut down your phone, write everybody's names down after they've asked a question, after you've answered them all, and then you come back live again and do a little fun door prize. And then number 7 is a door prize slip. So we never leave home without our door prize slips, which is our lead generator or call to action all in one. And yes, again, this works for Facebook parties. So you could actually use Google Forms to create a virtual door prize slip, and then they could fill it out at the party. Okay, so that is something else that you could do. You could also just text them, because if you're getting their phone number at the beginning, text them the Google form, or you could text them just a series of 1 to 5 questions. If they fill it out and respond back to you, they get entered into a door prize. So Obviously, live streaming is the best thing that I have for a launch party, but that's one thing. So I honestly think everybody should do one live Facebook party, because live is what it's at now. But then I also think that everybody should have their own in-home fall launch party. And if you can't do it in your own home, go to a pizza shop, go to Panera Bread, go to Starbucks. There's plenty of places that you can say, hey girls, when's the last time I've gotten connected with you? Whether anybody wants to come and purchase or not, you've got to get those products in people's hands and let them see it and feel it. And just know how fun it is to be a part of 31, and offer to buy them a free appetizer, or go to a Mexican restaurant and you get free chips and salsa. So there's lots of ways to do that, but that would be our number one. Did I forget anything?
Sounds good.
Ashley? No? You're on air. I'm on meeting. There.
Will you post like those 7 things
Yeah.
you just said on the group?
Yeah. It's a really good article. Did you guys have any questions for us? We've kind of shared 5 ideas. Our guest tonight had some major issues happen at home. So unfortunately, she was not able to share with us tonight, but she's going to make a video for us that we will be sharing with all of our teams. So, and she has had some phenomenal success since spring of filling her calendar and having really great sales. And we do want you to hear from her. We just don't want to share what we know, because she can share it a lot better. So as soon as we get that video, we will be sharing that with you all. So we do apologize for that.
Before I got on, did y'all cover following up with July customers, et cetera?
No, go ahead.
So the thing that I wanted to just mention is a lot of us did bag bucks or Kristen's cash or whatever it is that you call it for July orders when we were earning Ready, Set, Sell. And all of those, I think we covered 31 ideas for Ready, Set, Sell. A lot of those had to do with enticing your customers or hostesses to book. So don't leave those customers just hanging now that you finished July. So go back through those and remind them to redeem their cash or their bag bucks or whatever it is. Or if you didn't do that, which I did not, I did a fundraiser and I did a sample sale and a first chance, last glance, kind of all together. So I just got those products in today. So guess what I'm doing this week? Now I'm making personal contact. When can I, deliver your products? How are you enjoying your samples? Thank you so much for participating in the fundraiser. So all of those things that you worked so hard on during Ready, Set, Sell, don't just leave them there. Use them to be not a cold call, a very warm call, text, Facebook message, whatever it is, to get back in touch with them so that you're not just leaving those sitting there.
And the other thing I was going to say, I know I told Annette this, and I don't know if I've shared this with my team or not, but I did do a survey last minute for some of my customers that were wanting catalogs. All of these ladies came from Facebook. I know that because they're all part of my Facebook customer group. They all were personally messaging me. I had a lot of people. And one thing, girls, if you've not taken a picture with your feet up or something with this catalog in your hand and open it to like a picture like this and just take a picture of you just browsing the catalog. I've seen so many creative pictures from consultants and leaders who've taken pictures and posted it to their personal page. This red is show-stopping. It is eye-catching. And people are like, what? And same with the plaid. I posted a picture of my front of my catalog. I had 3 people who've never asked for a catalog before, and they asked for a catalog. They privately messaged me and said, plaid, what? Should I get a pedicure first? Maybe. I'm not kidding. But you could just take it with, you don't even have to be in it. Just put it on your counter, put your coffee cup next to it tomorrow morning and say, just browsing through the new catalog, or just saying, gosh, what should I order first? Make it a fun little catchy phrase and see if anybody asks about it. Because I guarantee you, if you have it on one of those bright, colorful pictures, they're going to be asking about it. But what I was trying to say is the people that message me, they're on Facebook, and I can message them back and make sure. My goal is this Friday is to follow up with them, because I feel like Friday is the best time to follow up. That's just my personal opinion. I tend to get people excited about the weekend and they're not stressed out about finances and all that stuff on a Friday. I'm voice messaging them on Facebook. I don't use that feature very much, but I keep hearing amazing things about it. So I'm going to send them a cheerful little voice message via Facebook Messenger saying, hey girl, did you get your new catalog? Okay, so which page is your favorite? I love the red on page so-and-so. What do you think? I can't wait to hear back from you. Because when I mailed my catalogs, I told them in a week I will be following up. That was a sticky note on there. So they know they should be expecting me. Now, they're not expecting a voice message through Facebook, but why I'm doing that, just a voice message versus a phone call or a text or just a Facebook Messenger typed out, is because I want them to hear my voice and hear that excitement in my voice, that I want to know really what they think about the catalog. And then I want them to be shocked that I sent them, that maybe nobody else sends them voice messages. I don't even know. So it's just something different. And hopefully we'll catch them off guard and be like, wait, she is way excited. Maybe I do need to hook up with her and at least have coffee. They don't have to have a party. I can even just say, hey, you know what? Let's meet for Starbucks next week. You want to see these products in person? And get them just in front of the product. Get them in front of the product and it's golden. Anyways.
Love it. One more thing I was going to mention, Dana, because I thought you were talking about the creating your own graphics. I know a lot of people use different things, but I thought I would share just really quickly what I do, because I am very tech illiterate, which is kind of ironic that I'm on the, what do they even call it? The tech committee? I'm on the, yeah, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. Basically, I give feedback for home office from someone who doesn't know anything about tech. That's really what it boils down to. So one of my consultants, who is also a web designer and my family photographer, turned me on to this. Can you see it? So these top three right here, it's called Rana Designs, RHONNA. And you can get one or you can get all three. I don't use Rana RD Magic very much. I use mostly the first two, Rana Designs and Rana Collage. But I'm going to show you really quickly what I can do. So it has you choose your pictures. It goes straight to your photo album. So if I want to do all photos, here's a picture. This is of the catalog, the front page of the catalog. It's just a snapshot that I took. So now I can go in and it'll let me choose my text, pull up a text, and I want to make it navy blue because everything I love is navy blue. And then I can move it around like this, move it anywhere, choose a bunch of different things. And then it also has where you can create, start over, just from scratch. So if you just want to make an announcement or you just want to do, you can start with just blank, add a product in or add a banner, add a cute saying, add a doodle.
I like that.
You can just do that. And I do these like for my team. You can do that. Happy birthday, make it any color you want, put their name on there. And then you just save it to your camera roll. So you can do post to Facebook, text it to them, use it as a Facebook party graphic, whatever it is. So a combination of a couple of different things will help you very quickly. And if you're like me, this is it. I'm not designing graphics on my computer. I do not have the time to sit in front of my computer to do it. So I have to have something that I can do on my phone while I'm in the car or waiting for someone, which I seem to do a lot of, waiting on people. A lot.
No.
But it's a very quick and easy way to help you stay out of Facebook jail. But like Dana was saying, it creates content that people are not seeing other places. Yep. And that is more eye-catching than something they've seen a million times.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
And you maybe, here's the thing I think about too with these like graphics and things. Yes, you may have your customers that are only shopping with you, but that doesn't mean they don't know a friend who's a 31 consultant who had some contest that added them to some group without their permission. Mm-hmm. And now they're in multiple 31 consultant groups. Yeah. And now they're seeing that same graphic over and over again, which is why I don't I don't want to sound like I'm harping. That's why I think video is so important, why live video is so important, and why, like Kristen said, creating your own graphics is so important to make you all stand out and be that 31 consultant that is eye-catching for your customers.
I think videos are so popular and Facebook is pushing them to the top. I honestly think that they recognize when it's a fresh upload and when it's being like forwarded from something else. That's why I think Julianne has had so much success with her videos, which she's going to share with us in a video, because she is uploading them straight from her phone every time onto onto all of her events and everything.
Not sharing from YouTube, in other words. Or
Right.
Yep. Yeah, I've started doing that in my events that I have for this month. I did that last month too, but I don't do it as much. But I also like to go live. But I think one of the times she shared was, if you're going to go live around 6 o'clock at night, because people are at home. So, any other questions, girls? We've taken up an hour and 15 minutes of your time. I know we're all tired. Can you tell?
This was so good, though. I got so many good ideas.
I'm totally going to go buy that file folder, Kristen. Vertical file folder.
Yeah. Super cheap, super easy. Walmart.
Vertical? I did not catch that it was vertical. I missed that.
Vertical.
Let me show you. Look.
What?
So
Yeah.
here's the tall organizing code. Get it back. Far enough. Tall organizing.
Right? It's the best thing ever.
Yes.
Best thing.
There's room for products even in there. See?
Yeah, that's the bomb. How did I miss that the file folder was vertical?
I don't know. Probably because I was so disorganized and trying to do it while balancing my laptop on my bed, which is very weird. So.
Or because my husband and my kids walked by like 17 times.
Could be, you know.
And popped up and anyways. Hi, Greg.
I got to see Charlie, so that was awesome.
That's right, Charlie girl.
So sweet.
She thinks she's cute. People
She is cute.
She is cute.
She got in trouble, actually. She got sent to bed by Dad.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Shocking.
Well, next time, ladies, we hope to have Miss Annette back with us.
Mm-hmm.
We
Party
have
girl.
threatened her to not schedule any more parties on a Tuesday night. So
don't tell her how much fun we had without her.
I know, but we're so excited you all joined us. Thank you so much. We'll be back
thank
again. The recording, I'm going to try and upload it. It takes a while. It has to upload to my computer, then upload to YouTube, so it probably won't upload to YouTube till tomorrow. But hopefully you guys have got some amazing ideas, are ready to rock August and fall. And if you didn't watch Annette's video, go watch it now. That's the rule.
Go now.
Bye, guys. Thanks for everything.
Bye.
Bye.
I got to make sure and capture the chat. There we go.